Yo, what is up, guys? We are back again on another video, and as you all know, Kazuha is going to be coming out on the next banner. I just want to go ahead and help out some new players who might be just getting into the game today, who might be wondering if they should summon for him or not. Me personally, I think you should, because he's probably, if not the best, but the best, support animal character in the game currently, and really, really busted. So, without further ado, if you guys do enjoy the video, please do like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be showcasing both free to play and, of course, pay to play options, or 5-star weapons if you somehow get lucky enough to get them. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So as you can see, we got my boy Kazuha here with the drip. Go ahead and take a look at what we got, and I'm in the wrong setting right now. I'm in the wrong setting. So as you can see, we got Kazuha level 90. We got him on our attack build right now, but it's also the free-to-play build. So let's go ahead and showcase what we got going here. So free-to-play weapons we're using. We got the Ishin from his story quest. We want to go ahead and knock that out. But you also got other weapons, like, of course, the sacrificial sword, which carried me a lot. I mean a lot when I first got Kazuha, when I started playing this game. This sword carried me so much because you're able to spam his skill, and especially if you get copies of this sword, you can keep stacking it and get more chances to be able to get to, spam the skill. In fact, I have one right here, and I'll probably bring it up to 70% chance to end its own cooldown. But it can only occur once every 22 seconds, so it's not really spammy, but it can help in a different situation if you needed to. Next up, we also got the Iron Sting. Now, this does have Elemental Mastery on it, which is what his EM build is for, but even on an attack build, it has a high base attack and even has a increase to all damage for 6 seconds on 6%, and it stacks. So, not bad there. Got Favoni's sword. Elemental recharge is never bad, so that's also pretty good, but for the most part, that's what we got. And how even the Dark Iron Sword, which gives Elemental Mastery, has a decent base attack, and on top of that, when you cause an overload, superconduct, electrocharge, quicken, aggravate, hyperboom, or electro-infused swirl reaction, attack will be increased by 20% for 12 seconds. So overall, not bad at all. Now, if you do go for the 5-star weapons, me personally, I like the Mistplayer Reforged. There's also his signature weapon that he's gonna have. So if you want to go for that, there's also that. Then there's also the Skyward Blade. If you somehow get this, I was unlucky enough to get this when I was summoning on the normal banner, but we weren't using Primogens for that, so don't worry. We weren't using Primogens for that, but I did get this. Mostly used for Bennett, so it wasn't all too bad, but that's pretty much going to be it. So, for the most part, we're going to be testing out his free-to-play option right here. The Ishin, which in my opinion is the best weapon to get for him free-to-play outside of the Sacrificial Sword. And then after that, we're going to be testing out Mistplayer Reforged. And then after that, we will be testing out his EM or support build, which is the most common one, and me personally, the most reliant one, unless you just want to go DPS because you're like a Kazuha main like me. Now, as far as artifacts for this DPS build, we are running crit damage, we are running attack, and we're also running some more attack here. We got a lot of crit damage, crit rate going on here as far as substats go. And how even some decent Elemental Mastery. We got 84 Elemental Mastery here. We got 61 here. We even got, another 68 going on here. 16 going on here. So, not bad. This is, I'm pretty sure, the only one, in my opinion, that doesn't have any Elemental Mastery substat on it. So, not bad there. But you're going to be wanting a lot of crit damage and crit rate if you're going to be running a DPS build like this. Constellation-wise, we have him at E0 because we're trying to get the free-to-play. And on top of that, I was unlucky enough not to be able to get him 1 out of 5 the last time he came around. So, it is what it is. But as far as his talents go, we have him 6 across the board right now. Still need to finish him, technically. Like, this isn't a full build, but this should give you a pretty decent, I would say, ballpark range of what he can do, at least at this point in time. And other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead, test out this build against a couple of bosses. As you can see, we're bringing Sucrose, Bennett, and Raiden Shogun along for the ride. But if you don't have these characters, then there's also, of course, Fischl that you can throw on. Sucrose is pretty easy to get free-to-play wise, and Bennett, I'm pretty sure you get pretty easily. But if you don't have him, then there's also Zhang Qing, who you can get free-to-play if you do the Abyss. I'm pretty sure all you gotta do is clear floor 5, I'm pretty sure. It's like floor 5 or floor 4, but she's also really, really good. In fact, she's part of the national team that everybody be talking about, so not bad there. I still need to build her up too, but Bennett's been kind of carrying me for me, so we've been slacking on that. But without further ado, let's go ahead, get to a boss, and test him out. Now, of course, for all intents and purposes here, we will not be using Raiden's Burst, because then we will take away a little bit from what we're trying to showcase here, but we will be using her elemental skill to, of course, give us that energy recharge. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. Boom. 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 Get some normal attacks going off. Dodge that. So far so good. We're looking good here. We got some damage going off. Bennett going crazy. Get a burst going here. Boom, dodge that. Kazuha go crazy here. Raiden Shogun, get another thing going. Oh, damn, I didn't... Forgot to dash. My dodging skills aren't the best here, don't judge me. It's been a little while since I played this game too, so I'm rusty. I'm a little bit rusty as far as dodging, so... Alright, he's used to his stuff. We're gonna go ahead, get this going, dodge that. Get some more normal attacks going, get some energy recharge. Boom, he's gonna go ahead and do that. We dodge it. So far, so good, though. Dodge that. Boom. That was a pretty good dodge right there. Like, we didn't get hit at all right there. We should be actually able to finish him. And look at that. Look at that. Kazuha going crazy. And this is with the ShinobiEevee as his weapon and the current DPS build. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead, test him out on the 5-star weapon. So, we're going to go ahead and get the Mist Blare going. And I'll see you guys at the next boss. Alright, we're here at the Regis Slime. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get it. Dodge that. Sucrose, go in. Bennett, go in. Kazuha, once again, go in. Dodge that. Bennett going with another one. Boom. Should knock that down. And this is where we start going crazy. Boom. Boom. Get this off. Bennett with his ults. Boom. Sucrose with hers. Boom. And there you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, he actually shredded that pretty dang quick. Especially with the buff going on here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the DPS build. It goes pretty nuts even though he's at E0. And it's not really his main thing. His main thing is being a support character. But, you know, it does get the job done if you want to go DPS. So, without further ado, that's pretty much it for the DPS build. Let's go ahead and start getting to EM and showcase what we got going on there. Alright, and we are back. Once again, we're going to be testing out the free-to-play option, which is about the only thing I do have currently right now, but we'll be testing it out, seeing what we got going on here. We're using the Iron Sting. We, of course, are running all EM here, so at max, me personally, I feel like EM-wise, you only need up to 600, but if you can, max it out as much as you can. Like just get crazy amounts of EM going, weapons, whatever you can. Like, even the smallest amount of EM will help this build out, and this character is going to be going for support when he does do this. This is like his main thing. He's there to go ahead, support, you know, buff some elements on the damage and all that good stuff. So, of course, out here we got, you know, completely just nothing but EM. You can run an ammo damage set, but it will lower his damage as far as helping out with the team. But me personally, I'm just going straight EM here. So we got a lot of stuff going on there. In fact, actually, the crazy part about this is all my EM sets, they don't have EM on them, but all my DPS sets have EM on them, outside of maybe the 2 that I have here. So, absolutely nuts. But as far as you can see here, we do have 924 Elemental Mastery, and that will get boosted, of course, by Sucrose. We're going to be using Raiden Shogun as our main DPS, and then we're going to be using Bennett, of course, as the support along with the other 2. So, this is going to be a little bit different gameplay compared to what I was using before. And I'm going to actually be able to use Raiden's Burst now, so that's gonna be fun, because the last thing I wasn't able to use a burst, and it's so awkward not using it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the next boss. Alright, and we are here in Sumeru, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to fight the Sand Mech, Toongar of Desert King. Jesus Christ, why did they make his freaking why did they make his name so long? But let's go ahead and let's get straight into it, bro. I don't know why they made his name so damn long though. Jesus. Either way, Raiden Shogun's gonna be our main DPS here. Kazuha's gonna be running the support role. So, this is what we got going on here. As you can see, she's doing decent damage. Get Kazuha's burst going. Boom. We're not going for damage with him mostly, so, you know, if his damage looks low, it's supposed to be that way, because he's supporting the squad. He's there to support the squad. He's also really good for taking these things down, by the way. He's really good for taking these things down. Because his AoE does really good for that. Alright. Boom. Boom. Get that going. And right in. Boom. Go in. So far, so good as far as what we got going on. We're going to throw this out, get this going. Sucrose, get her thing going. Kazuha, get his. Sucrose, get another one going. Alright. Boom. The only reason I'm not using burst right now is because I want to get rid of these things first. So it's a little bit tougher than usual. But we should be able to get it done. Boom. 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 Kazuha burst. Even then, he's still doing decent damage, even on the EM build. I don't even have a signature weapon, which is what I'm going to try and go for. But for the most part, it's not bad. And that's pretty much it. So, you know, for the most part, with Kazuha as a support character, he's alright. He's definitely alright. In fact, me personally, I think I like using him, especially if I have another DPS like Ayaka or Raiden Shogun that I like to use, especially for freeze teams. It's not bad. But me personally, my favorite though is DPS. I like to see my man. I love to see my man doing big damage. But for free to play players, me personally, I optimize that you go for the Elemental Mastery banner or Elemental Mastery build. I cannot talk right now. I'm still tired from my job yesterday. Bro. I'm dying out here. But Elemental Mastery build, in my opinion, is what I suggest free to play players to build. Or if you don't like, or if you're just getting into the game, honestly, it doesn't really matter. But as you move on, Elemental Mastery, especially if you can get this Iron Sting from the shop, will be what you want to go ahead and build. And if you even can't get Iron Sting, once again, for weapons wise, Favonius Sword's always nice. And then you got the Dark Iron Sword, and then, like I said before, Sacrificial Sword, once again, carried me through this game. So if you can get your hands on one of these, if it even pops up on a banner, put it on Kazuha if you get him, because if you don't have signature, if you don't have the Iron Sting, or even you haven't made it to leeway yet to get the Dark Iron Sword, this is going to be your best friend. This is going to be your best friend. And then later on, if you get the story quest going, then Ishin's also a thing. And then this is also for another build you can run, but you also got this. This is mostly from an event that happened, I think, last year, if I'm correct. But if you do have it, this is also another great option you can use, though. Me personally, yeah. I mean, the sword fits his style, don't get me wrong, but the eyeball is not it, bro. The eyeball is not it. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning for Kazuha. I'm about to be introducing my friend to get into this game because he wants to be able to play an RPG like me, and we're going to try and do a challenge, which I'll be doing a video on, of us both going free to play new accounts in 2023, just going through the game. And it probably is going to be like maybe some update videos is what's essentially going to happen, because he plays different games as well. So he doesn't play Genshin all the time, or he's not going to. But when we do play, I'll be like showcasing the progress that we got going on. I told him today that we should be playing because I want to get him at least Kazuha. I want to build him up to be able to get his first 5-star to be Kazuha, because it'll really help his account. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and this is going to be ShinobiEevee signing off. Hope y'all get your Kazuhas when he comes out, and I can't wait until Fontaine comes out. A lot of great content coming, and you'll be seeing me react and do the gameplay, live streams, all that fun stuff. But I'm out, and I'll see you guys in another video.